Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you the topic electrochemistry. Oxidation states or oxidation numbers. Oxidation states simplify the whole process of working out what is being oxidized and what is being reduced in redox reactions. Oxidation state shows the total number of electrons which have been removed from an element, a positive oxidation state, or added to an element, a negative oxidation state, to get to its present state. Oxidation involves an increase in oxidation state. Reduction involves a decrease in oxidation state. Oxidation number rules. The oxidation state of an uncombined element is zero. The sum of the oxidation states of all the atoms or ions in a neutral compound is zero. The sum of the oxidation states of all the atoms in an ion is equal to the charge on the ion. The more electronegative element in a substance is given a negative oxidation state. The less electronegative one is given a positive oxidation state. These are some of the oxidation number rules. Some elements almost always have the same oxidation states in their compounds. For example, group 1 metals always +1, group 2 metals always +2, oxygen usually -2 except in peroxides and F2O, hydrogen usually +1 except in metal hydrides where it is -1, fluorine always -1, chlorine usually -1 except in compounds with oxygen or fluorine. What is the oxidation state of chromium in CrCl3? This is a neutral compound, so the sum of the oxidation states is zero. Chlorine has an oxidation state of -1. If the oxidation state of chromium is n plus 3 times -1 equals 0, n equals +3. Here is another example how to find the oxidation state of chromium in the dichromate ion Cr2O7 2-. N equals +6. What are redox reactions? Oxidation and reduction always occur simultaneously in a chemical reaction, and such reaction is called a redox reaction. In a redox reaction, one substance must be oxidized and another must be reduced. As you can see here, tin is oxidized and nitrogen gets reduced. Oxidizing agents and reducing agents. An oxidizing agent is a substance which oxidizes another substance and itself is reduced. A reducing agent is a substance which reduces another substance and itself is oxidized. In short, an oxidizing agent undergoes reduction while a reducing agent undergoes oxidation. Naming compounds. We sometimes use Roman numbers in brackets to name compounds. In iron 2 chloride, the oxidation number of iron is +2. The compound contains Fe2 plus ions. The formula is FeCl2. In iron 3 chloride, the oxidation number of iron is +3. The compound contains Fe3 plus ions. The formula is FeCl3. Another example, we can use oxidation numbers to distinguish between nonmetal atoms in molecules and ions. Example, oxides of nitrogen. Oxidation number of nitrogen in N2O is +1, so its compound is nitrogen 1 oxide. The oxidation number of N in NO is +2, so its compound is nitrogen 2 oxide. Oxidation number of N in NO2 is +4, and so its compound is nitrogen 4 oxide. Sodium, nitrogen, and oxygen can form two different compounds, NaNO2 and NaNO3, nitrate ions. Oxidation number of N in the NO2- ion is +3, so NaNO2 is sodium nitrate 3. The oxidation number of N in the NO3- ion is +5, so NaNO3 is sodium nitrate 5. How to name the compounds? Especially inorganic acids. H3PO3 is called phosphoric 3 acid because oxidation number of phosphorus is +3. HClO4 is called chloric 7 acid because oxidation number of chlorine is +7. Salts of the common acids are usually named without including the oxidation number of a nonmetal ion. For example, MgNO3 twice is magnesium nitrate and not magnesium nitrate 5, and K2SO4 is potassium sulfate and not potassium sulfate 6. Note also that we do not state the oxidation number of the metal if it has only one oxidation state. How to work out the formula of a compound from its name. Each formula unit of sodium chlorate 5 contains one sodium ion. What is the formula of sodium chlorate 5? Sodium has an oxidation number of +1, oxygen -2, and chlorine +5. Chlorate 5 ion has a charge of -1. To balance the +1 charge of the sodium, we can work out the formula of the chlorate 5 ion from the oxidation numbers of oxygen and chlorine. Let N be the number of oxygen atoms. So the value of N is 3. So chlorate 5 ion is ClO3- and sodium chlorate 5 is NaClO3. Disproportionation reactions. It's a redox reaction in which one species is simultaneously oxidized and reduced. For example, in this particular reaction, copper is +1 in Cu2O and it changes to 0 in Cu, and it changes to +2 in CuSO4. Thus, it's oxidized and reduced. So, it's an example of a disproportionation reaction. How to balance chemical equations using oxidation numbers. You should follow these steps. First step, write the unbalanced equation and identify the atoms which change in oxidation number. Step 2, identify oxidation number changes. Step 3, balance oxidation number changes. Step 4, balance charges. Step 5, balance atoms. Example, copper 2 oxide CuO reacts with ammonia NH3 to form copper, nitrogen N2 and water. Deduce the balanced equation for this reaction. And the solution is given here. First write the unbalanced equation, then deduce the oxidation number changes. Oxidation number change equals +3 for nitrogen and -2 for copper. Balance the oxidation number changes by multiplying +3 times 2 and -2 times 3 to make it 6, and balance the atoms. Thus you get the equation 3CuO plus 2NH3 gives 3Cu plus N2 plus 3H2O. Another example question, manganate 7 ions MnO4- react with Fe2 plus ions in the presence of SH plus to form Mn2 plus ions, Fe3 plus ions and water. Here is the solution. Write the unbalanced equation and find out the oxidation number change. Oxidation number change equals -5 for Mn and +1 for iron. Balancing the oxidation number change, multiply -5 by 1 and +1 by 5 in order to get a common value 5. And the equation becomes MnO4 plus 5 Fe2 plus H plus gives Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus H2O. And then balance the charges. Initially, ignore the hydrogen ions as these will be used to balance the charges. MnO4- plus 5 Fe2 plus 8H plus gives Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus and water. Balance the hydrogen atoms in water, and the ultimate equation is MnO4- plus 5 Fe2 plus 8H plus gives you Mn2 plus 5 Fe3 plus 4H2O. Balancing equations involving disproportionation. Balance the disproportionation reaction which takes place when chlorine is added to hot concentrated aqueous sodium hydroxide. The products are chloride ion Cl-, chlorate 5 ions ClO3- and water. And the solution is shown here. Write the unbalanced equation and identify the atoms that change in oxidation number. Deduce the oxidation number changes. Balance the oxidation number changes. For each chlorate ion formed, we need 5 Cl- to balance, and then balance the charges, ultimately balance the chlorine molecules and water. Thank you so much for watching these videos.